Welcome to MLS Wrap-Up. I am Andrew Wiebe. This is Mike Grella. That's Matt Doyle. Match day 28 in the books. 13 matches, 37 goals, and one from Lionel Messi. Let's get you right to the highlights from Harrison, New Jersey. The New York Red Bulls hosting Inter Miami in their first MLS match with Lionel Messi. But where's Lionel Messi and Sergio Busquets as they watch from Times Square? Oh, right here on the bench. Tata Martino making a decision to hold them back, but Miami pushing for a goal in the 37th minute, Doyle. It's a set piece, recycled, comes back. Diego Gomez, the U22 signing, deposits right corner.
Yeah, Gomez hasn't showed much in his brief run so far, but this was a case of right place, right time, and right moment for Inter Miami. It's got to drive Troy Lesesne, the Red Bulls head coach, nuts, because against Inter Miami, yeah, you can control set pieces. You have to be the better team on restarts, and they were not in that moment right there.
Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, loving that from the bench. John Tolkien with the corner kick. Mike, header comes back in. Big save by Drake Callender. Red Bulls are pushing.
Listen, Red Bulls pushing, but Messi has made everyone better. Even Callender, everyone is up their game. They had such a nice cushion in this game. What a luxury to be able to bring in Lionel Messi up 1-0 away from home against New York Red Bull. Bring in Messi to end the game, in which he effectively does. This is just as good as it gets. You see it go to Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, the Barcelona connection to Messi, Messi swirling, and then this one, the pass that leads Kremaski and Messi just make it look so easy. It's unbelievably easy for him. He's finding way too much space in the box. He's a genius.
Watch both Red Bulls defenders right here. They're in front of Messi. They watch him make the pass. They're drawn to the ball. They stop. Messi, just fundamental thing, get to this inside the 6-yard box. One-touch finish. This is what makes him the greatest of all time. Yeah, greatest dribbler, greatest passer, got the greatest left foot of all time, but he does the fundamental things right. That's why he scored, what, 800 goals, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Here's Midtown Manhattan, Times Square. The crowd's gathering. Everyone has their cell phone out. They're loving it. Lionel Messi is loving it. Inter Miami, Leagues Cup champions, U.S. Open Cup finalists. 1 game, 3 points in Major League Soccer. Win the expected goals battle. Win the goals battle, Inter Miami. 2-0 winners, Lionel Messi, with his 11th goal in 9 games. Let's hear now from the goalkeeper, Drake Callender.
Another shutout performance from you. What is it that Miami did well tonight?
I think we were able to carry the momentum from the previous Leagues Cup and Open Cup games into tonight. We knew it was going to be a difficult game playing away here at New York Red Bull. Great team, very aggressive, high-pressing team. So we knew we had a lot in for it, a lot of it in for us tonight. And I think the team came out with that mentality to win.
And it was a different team, a different look Miami team than what we've seen. A lot of players getting an opportunity and making the most of their opportunity. What can you say about what you saw just across the board from these guys? And then again, Messi doing Messi things.
Yeah, well, a lot of guys stepped up tonight. And like you said, it's a big opportunity for players to get minutes. And playing so many games that just happens in this league where you're going to have to rotate. And the players that played tonight, congrats to them. I think they did a great job to step up, especially away game where we are in the season. This game meant a lot to us in terms of getting points. So big props to my team tonight.
New players on the field, a new formation from Tata Martino, a 5-2-3, a little bit of a change. It worked out, all 3 U22 signings from this summer in the starting lineup. But come on, it's about Lionel Messi, guys. Let's give the people what they want to see. Every single highlight possible from his very first goal in Major League Soccer play. Mike, you had great feet, great balance, great instincts in the final third during your career. Help us understand the vision, the ability it takes to pull this off.
Yeah, this is crazy. Just to control the balance, like you just say, it's a really good point you make. And then the fact that the Red Bull defenders don't track the best player that's ever played the game is crazy. But this pass is the goal. That pass that he sees Kremaski on the other side, Kremaski doesn't even know that pass is a thing. He leads him with the pass. He puts him into motion. He puts him into life with that pass. And then, of course, he just makes it look so easy. He's got to be the world's most efficient player as well. Everything he touches always turns into a goal or an assist or a really good chance.
Soccer culture in the U.S., sometimes it stops traffic, Doyle. This is Times Square in Midtown Manhattan. This is surreal.
Yeah, it is. It feels like a World Cup a little bit. We see this every 4 years. Well, more often than now because Women's World Cup as well. We see big crowds gather like that. Haven't seen it for an MLS game. So getting that group together, fans, new potential fans in the middle of Times Square. Saw a lot of pink shirts there. Not as many Red Bull shirts, especially after this one. It was a frustrating night for the Red Bulls. Their inability to capitalize on their big moments in the box. That's been their story all season long. But what happened on that game-clinching goal from Lionel Messi, failing to track, as you said, the greatest player who's ever played the game? Ooh, it's going to be a rough film session this week.
And there's a reason why the Red Bulls are below the playoff line in the Eastern Conference after 13 straight years in the postseason. Red Bulls dropped down to 11th on 29 points. Inter Miami out of the basement. 18 points had them rooted to the bottom of the Shield standings and the Eastern Conference standings. I know it's a small thing, but up to 21 points and within 11 points of the Chicago Fire in 9th place, the final playoff spot. Here are the upcoming fixtures for Inter Miami. Nashville, then at LAFC. Tata Martino said afterward, Messi will play in those matches before he heads to international duty. He will miss the Sporting Kansas City match with Argentina. Then, all the way down to the U.S. Open Cup final, and it's the conversation we cannot stop having. Mike Grella, I don't think I've heard from you on this one yet. 11 games remaining, 11-point gap for Inter Miami and Lionel Messi. Can they make the playoffs? Will they?
I don't think they will, right? And you made a great point. You go, I'm not betting against Messi. I don't want to bet against him, but looking at it, this is not humanly possible. I haven't seen anything like this. Last place team in the MLS, Messi comes in, and to do what he's doing, obviously Busquets comes in, Jordi Alba comes in, Tata comes in. So it's not just Messi because he needs those pieces to be himself as well. But to win, they've got to get 7 or 8 of those games plus a draw. It's not going to be easy. And they got their first 4 matchups are very difficult.
That's true. Did Tata Martino, Doyle, show us a formula to get wins even when you don't start Lionel?
Well, I think this is the best they've played without Messi this year. And I'm talking like pre-Tata Martino. They had really good field balance out there. Dixon Arroyo playing the Busquets role for the first hour, pinging the ball around. I thought they spread the Red Bulls out very well. They were able to get numbers forward. And they got that deserved goal through Diego Gomez. They have a lot of talent in this roster. And Messi, of course, is the piece that brings it all together. But it is going to be tough. I tend to be with Mike here. I don't think they're going to get it done. It's just too much to make up. And go back to that schedule. There's not a lot of 6-pointers in there. They're playing Atlanta. They're playing Nashville. They're playing a bunch of Western Conference teams. So this was a 6-pointer. They did a good job reeling in a team that they're trying to chase. But they'd like to have Charlotte on there, Montreal, DC United, teams that if they win, they inflict that loss upon them. Gets it a little bit tighter.
2 games against Charlotte to go the rest of the season. I'm just saying. You guys can doubt my glass is not just
do they do the treble, Weeby?